the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers...
I'm about to get my ass whooped, bro.
Cincinnati Bengals. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL
Lay
season.
your head on my pillow.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1.
How about you hold my dick?
I call for a run blitz.
Oops.
And that nigga Lamar just went the fuck off. And I knew it was coming too. I shot 2 touchdowns on this motherfucker. My niggas have butter hands.
Now Burrow on first down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Complete.
23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of...
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll get
Why are
this
you
one
hitting my
across
running back
midfield
like
and
that?
down
He
into
ain't do
Steeler
nothing to
territory.
deserve it.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow going deep downfield for
Okay, bro.
Moss. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning
Damn, Nick
go.
died.
Just went
Why
ahead
he
and
leave?
went for it. Didn't work out
Like
so
a
well
lineup.
because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
At the 13.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yo! Alright.
Now the pass finding its way into the
Bro,
hands
what
of
the
Eric Ebron.
fuck?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
From just shy of midfield, Driscoll. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the
That should
door
have been a
for touchdown
fumble.
inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. Henry's got it out on the left side.
He'll.
But not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
First down, Cincinnati.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
How is Joe Hayden keeping up with John Ross?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's why I ask myself every time.
Rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
2 yards on the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Schuster.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, he'll drop to throw, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
He said, nice. You guys amazing catching wide receivers. Alright.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for.
Please catch the ball so I can get a pick six, bitch.
For good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
12 more yards there and another first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the end.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch a signal for and take it.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard.
The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Bengals.
I should have had that fucking sack.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Steven Nelson on the tackle.
Can we, like,
Gain of 5 brings up second and...
stop this bitch, please?
On EA Sports.
Alright, I'm on the way. No, he called me, god damn it.
Throw on second down. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Oh, nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his.
No, this man all he does is run. It's like run.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards.
Yeah, I've literally ran the ball like 4 times this game. Calm down.
Alright, bitch.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
How?
And incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue. Almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Helped force the incompletion.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10.
Oh, man. The people, man.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
If you call him man, and your man don't play man right, fuck you doing on the field for?
They'll give it to Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 11-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They'll run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. He completes this one to Mack. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Got his
26, bro. What are you doing?
Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Why?
The kick is good.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a... That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Let's go. I still got to play. I got 2 more drives in me.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He may try and run for this.
Fuck, I just blew that fucking play. I did 4 fucking...
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack, but I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And they're a big
This game's so stupid. Like, everybody's so slimy and slippery.
His father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back.
Oh, this nigga just literally peeled the fuck out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, he's meant for the nail and fucking coffin, bro.
With 5 seconds left. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Boswell's kick is good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force
That nigga
anything
starts
right
screaming in the air.
There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Driscoll. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's incomplete. It is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jeff Driscoll with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And they're able to up the lead by...
Bro, on a fucking field goal? How do you get injured on a field goal?
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They find it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
And I fumbled from getting hit behind me!
50-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Burrow almost had 300 yards for his final
ready for their next
game.
drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They had 2 straight 1st downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Here's Mack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Sammy Watkins in a free agency.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a carry for the fullback. This is Watt. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight-line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field. Not a recipe for success. That time a loss. On 2nd and 11 now. Driscoll. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it. It's Mack. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run the option
Melaphone duo.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
How's the game going, Trevor?
Devin's up.
By a lot.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's going to
Yo, this blocking's incredible, bro.
Jeff Driscoll His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, we've already seen examples of
fast for a while.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I don't know.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right.
Bro, why is my receiver not going for that ball?
Yet again. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
First down, Cincinnati.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Now Driscoll's going to look to run with it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Second down, here's Burrow. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
A.J. Green.
A.J. Green, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Nick, I think that's like 80% of what I hear come out your mouth. Just simping. So what? You just start a game?